Hey guys, my name is 4.9 and welcome to episode, what is this, 58, I think? 58, yeah. Of our modded survival. Look at that, I got it right the first time. Okay. So, really quickly we're just going to fly out. I don't remember the realm code for the precasia, and I just don't feel like running up to my car to get it. So, today we're actually going to be looking for rare mobs. And these rare mobs are actually going to be here in the precasia. So, we need the Diacus, if you guys remember that. And we're also going to be needing the, whatever it's called, the Triceratops looking thing. There's evil laughter. Okay. Ah, look at that. Oh, oh god. Nope, nope. Wait, how did I get... Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Okay. Sweet, there's a faster way out. Nope, we want up, not down. Yeah. Mwahahaha. The whole nine, I get it. Okay, there it is. Here's the way out. Oops. Okay, now then. Sadly the Diacus spawns underground though. And I don't think we actually have the stuff. I think I forgot that stuff. Damn. Okay. Ba-dum. You know, by the time that we actually get back to our base, we should have enough stuff, and this will also give us a good opportunity to try to find the mob that drops the heavy boulder. Yeah, since that is also rare. Hopefully we can have more luck finding the Diacus, which is under the ground, than we have luck finding the runic room. YAR7. Well, I'm just gonna put it over here into chat. YAR7 V6 or 46V SB. All right. And I don't want to walk through the portal because I don't know what that'll do. It'll probably break something. So, let's see here. Let's look around a little bit. Okay, so... let's see. Actually, what's the, Oh, wait. There's a, way out right here. This shouldn't break anything. Oh, Jesus. He crossed through with me. I love when things cross over with me. Okay. What were we grabbing again? Oh, we were grabbing, stuff for light. So actually... I don't really have to, unless there's... Nope. And all my backpacks are getting mismatched and disorganized. Which is kind of starting to get on my nerves. And I don't know what happened to my axe, so we'll just use the Maddock here. I also need to go into here and grab you. Almost no food, but it's okay because we have the food backpack. Okay. Okay. Food, and let's just grab 5 stacks of food. And then there we go. And inside the inner backpack goes that chest. Okay. Now, what we do is we just type in the code. It's, what is it, YAR746VSB? Yeah. Now it's break the tools. More. And there we go. Okay. Now we can go underground as well as... Wait. I think we actually had things for light anyways, but oh well. I like torches a little better. They're dispensable. And disposable. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna look for the Triceratops thing. I forgot what it's called. There's a pterodon. Okay, 1 pterodon, please. That's all I need is a single pterodon. And then underground's just gonna be a crapshoot looking for it. Now let's go down inside here. Ah, hello. Okay. Huh. Lava. Or a node. More lava. Do do do. Do 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 do. Alright. Nope, not what I need. That's a saber tooth. And the the Diacus that we need for King Bam 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 is going to spawn in its own little room. With a little spawner. And yeah, that's really about it. It will spawn And it's one of 3 separate rooms that spawn. And I think it's the medium room, if I'm remembering everything correctly. I could be wrong, though. I mean, when in this mod pack have I done things incorrectly? Like making the golden chalk yesterday. You know, I'm still kind of upset about that. You know, we spent all that time, all those resources, and still never got the chalk. Oops. You know, you'd think that we would have done it at least a little bit right. Hold on a sec. Oh. Okay. So that makes sense then. The altar, we just didn't have enough altar power. We need an altar power of 3,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. 3,000. Which, I know how to get it up to 3,000. But we won't, yeah, we'll wait to do all that till about, like, right before the, video ends. You know, probably in the last 15 minutes. So we're only going to spend about another half an hour looking for the, mobs. However, for those of you that are interested and intrigued, today is technically my Thursday. Sad note, I don't have oodles of time over the weekend. Which is really disappointing, because, like, I only got about 1 free day last weekend, and I'm only getting about 1 free day this weekend. But, you know, adult life. Don't always get what you want. So, yeah. It's gonna be fun. But I will try to stream, or have, you know, a stream that's, you know, the regular size again at some point in time this weekend. So, fingers crossed. Yeah, at least today is my Thursday. So, tomorrow will be my Friday. And so, I get my Saturday off. So, I get Friday off, and then Saturday, Sunday I work. And then I don't get a day off until next Friday. Where, you know, I think for weekdays, or what my weekdays are going to be, it's probably going to end up being a lot of, you know, these 1-hour episodes. You know, I know that we spent 2 hours doing Wizard 101, and that's because I prioritized Wizard 101 today, because, here's the exit. You guys seem to like Wizard 101 more. So yeah, if you guys showed more love and affection to the Minecraft videos, then I would have prioritized that this morning and done about an hour there, so I could do about 2 hours here. And I mean, yes, I had time to do the 2-hour episode, but I don't know, just didn't want to work on it right away, and I kind of wanted to do some stuff, and this is exciting. Okay. Oh boy. My federal student loan balance is going to be forgiven if I call this number. Really? Whew. I mean, that's awesome and all, but there's just one itty-bitty teeny weeny little problem with their whole scheme with me. I don't have student loans. I never went to college. You know, I found jobs that did not require college, that still paid good, you know. If anyone tuned into my rant last night, which is, you know, now up and forever and always on the internet, you know, I work in a casino right now. I used to be in the trucking industry, you know. Jobs that don't require actual college, but still pay you decently. You know, you just have to find the right company. You have to find a job that you enjoy and the right company to work for, and you don't need college. I mean, at this point in time, college is a scam. You know, because they keep preaching this all through high school is you need college, you need college, you need college. Like, even when it starts when you're actually in kindergarten, now that I think about it, like, they start you on this belief that you need college. You know, you have to go to college, otherwise you will not be successful. You know, I don't believe that, because I am fairly successful right now, and I'm only 21, right? I say fairly successful because, you know, I obviously don't have a house or anything else like that, but I am saving money and working on getting that at 21 years old. You know, and I'm not sitting there going, oh yeah, you know, I'm 21 years old, my family's freaking rich. No, my family's dirt poor. You know, I'm so poor, you know, my family's poor enough to where, like, I go to the grocery store and they go, hey, would you like to donate to the poor? And I just look at them, so I am the poor. So I'll donate to them by buying myself food. You know, and I can justify that. But it's like, you know, I then decided to sit there and go, you know what, I'm going to find good jobs, and I'm getting another random call. Oh my gosh. So, that's what? Less than 5 minutes, and I got 2 scam calls. One for my federal student loans, and the other for my vehicle manufacturer extended warranty. Whew. Crazy stuff. But yeah, no, like, not once have I sat down in a college classroom that I paid for, and learned a lesson, right? Not once have I bothered to, because I never needed to. I never picked up a job where it's like, oh hey, you need to sit in college for 4 years, spend a metric ton of money, and then sit on the job list, or the unemployment list for forever because you have a degree that no one uses. You know. But if you want to go to college and that's your thing, go for it, right? I'm not saying don't go to college, I'm just saying, like, you don't need it to be successful. There are plenty of other jobs that are just as good, or possibly even better, that you don't need college for. I know. And I mean, it's kind of funny, right? You know, the pandemic, if you want to call it a pandemic, you know, COVID kind of showed people, like, hey, you know, all these jobs that you wanted to have, that, you know, like, you know, oh, I really want to be a football star when I grow up. Look, you know, I'm going to be that guy. Not once in my life have I ever needed a football star, you know. It's like all the people that, like, everyone in the freaking world wants to be a doctor, right? And it's like, okay, yes, doctors are great. I've needed doctors in my life. You know, I've done some pretty stupid things and needed to get fixed up. But you know who I need more often than my doctor? A mechanic for my car. Not because I do stupid things in my car, but because she's old, right? She's an old baby, and she needs some love, you know. Like, don't be afraid to sit there, you know, if you're a parent and you're telling your kids, well, you need to go to college or you're not successful. You're lying to their face, and I have no problem saying that on stream. I have no problem keeping that on the internet for all time, saying that if you tell your child or anyone that they need to go to college to be successful, and if they go to anything other than college that they fail at life, you are failing as a mentor and as a parent. Because college does not mean success, and success does not mean college. Those two do not always go hand in hand. Yes, people that go to college can get good jobs. People that go to college can make lots of money. But still someone that goes to a trade school or goes to a job that doesn't even need a trade school in the first place. You know, I would rather promote the message of do the job you want, right? You know, if you have to pick up an odd job here or there that you absolutely hate to make ends meet, go do it, right? Obviously, don't stop looking. You know, I have a job that I love doing, but I still have my ear open. You know, I kid you not, in the past 3 weeks alone, I've gotten calls from multiple different companies saying, hey, we just picked up your application, because I leave my applications open on Indeed all the time. I never take it down. I update it consistently. As much as I can, I keep my stuff up to date, because what happens if someone from a different, you know, from a better company sees my resume and my app, you know, and all that, and goes, I like what you got, right? You know, and they offer me a better thing. Always keep your job, you know, always keep your options open, right? I even told my manager that, because, you know, he's like, oh yeah, you know, what do you plan on doing with this job? I said, I'm going to stay here as long as I can, you know. As long as it is feasible to do so, I will stay here, because I like this job. I enjoy this job. But I told him, you know, flat out, if I get offered more money with a different company, so long as it's something that I don't want to jump off a cliff doing, I will do that instead. Because at the end of the day, I care about having a house, and I care about being a decent person. You know, that's really it, is, you know, I really don't care what my job is, so long as it's not something horrible. You know, but like, you know, I got, you know, at the end of the day, I got bills to pay, you know. But I'd say I'm doing pretty good. And, you know, it's, you know, so I'm not trying to, like, bash college either. Because, yes, there are some jobs that you need it. Like, doctors obviously need to go. Or, you know, let's see, what else, you know, name a job that's, like, actual, you know, college time that, you know, is worth going to. You know, that's something. But, you know, I'm going to piss people off here. Like, going to college, okay, in my opinion, there we go. This is a better way to start, so I don't get too many people mad. In my opinion, right, going to college and spending all of that money and, you know, 2 to 4 years of your life for something that is never going to be used, such as, like, you know, liberal arts or underwater basket weaving or any of those, you know, trivial things, just so you can say you have a diploma, in my opinion, is a waste of time and money. And then you're sitting there going, oh, no one wants my my diploma. Like, well, but you have it. Congratulations. You have a diploma. You have exactly 1 diploma more than me. I am 1 diploma short of having as many diplomas as you. I could have a diploma. I just need to go get general studies. Because one of the schools I went through counted as college credits. Didn't know that when I took it, but found out later on. It's like, yeah, no, if I actually go to the college that's near the school I went to, and I prove to them that I went through the trade school, they'll give me the college credits for that course. Because they've looked into it and they're like, oh yeah, no, it's good. Only thing that they give that the trade school didn't was general ed. You know, and so sometimes you'll stumble upon crap like that where it's like, oh, that's really neat. Oh, my neck. Oh. You know. But, like, even if you're sitting there, you know, in high school still, and you somehow stumble upon this video and are, you know, enjoying this, don't be afraid to sit there and, like, pick up a job at a place that's, you know you're not going to stay. Like, I picked up a job at a pizza place for a while. Why? I have bills to pay. Paid the bills. Didn't do much besides that, but I got the bills paid. You know? And no matter what job you do, consistently be the best that you can do, right? And don't sit there and cop out and say, this is my best, because you're feeling lazy that day. No. Sit there and give 110% Don't sit there and go, oh, well, this is just a temp job till I find a better one, so I'm just going to dick around and not do the job correctly. Because that job goes on your resume. That job is now part of your official work history. So, I mean, if you really feel like, screwing that, go for it, right? I'm just a guy on the internet. You guys are watching play video games. And I appreciate you guys actually taking the time to, watch. But I'm just saying, give 110%. Obviously, don't sit there and, sacrifice your weekends and say, I'll come in, and cover everyone's shift so I get no days off. Don't do that. Take time for yourself. Take care of yourself too. But, if you need bills to pay and you notice that, I don't know, your local Pizza Hut's hiring, right? I don't know, and yes, I just picked a random thing. I didn't pick my old work, so I did not ever work for Pizza Hut. And I'm not going to say where I worked for. But, if, say they're hiring, right? Don't sit there and be a snob and go, I would never work there. Because what's more important to you? Maintaining your own personal image, because that's the only thing that you're trying to protect is your image of yourself at that point in time. Because here's the thing, right? If you have actual good friends, they're not going to sit there and, go, oh, you work for McDonald's? Yeah, I'm not talking anymore. No real friend's going to do that to you, right? Your friends are going to go, okay, great, and they're going to see the fact that you're actually trying to make sure that, you make ends meet, and they're going to support you through it. Don't be a snob and turn your nose up at opportunity, because that, because you don't know what doors that could open, right? You could go work at that McDonald's, and then, I don't know, as you're walking out the door one day, you could bump into some guy, and, you could go, oh, yeah, hey, and a job opportunity could open up right there. Or say your manager knows someone, right? And say that you're just talking to your manager and you mention, something that you're really passionate about, right? And then your manager goes, hey, I have a buddy that actually runs a company or works for a company that does exactly that. Would you like me to give them a call and see if they're interested in hiring you? You don't know what opportunities are going to pop up, So you working as a fry cook at McDonald's or a delivery driver for a pizza place could turn into you going, oh crap, I'm doing a job that I really enjoy, which isn't either of those, and it pays better. All because you said, you know what, I'm going to keep going. Especially if you sit there and go, hey, I'm going to give 120%. I'm having a really off day. I don't, I'm just not feeling good today, but I'm still going to do the best possible job that I can do. Your coworkers are going to see it. Your boss is going to see it. Everyone else around you is going to see it, And that's not bad. That's a good thing. You want people to see that you are giving 110%, because then they're going to go, okay, great. Especially if you have some really lazy coworkers. I'm not saying take up the slack because, it needs to get done. I'm just saying, and I'm not saying take up the slack at all. I'm not saying, let them be lazy and just do all the work because, you're going to grin and bear it. But if you're sitting there giving 110% and you have a really positive attitude about it, and, a good attitude is infectious, just like a bad attitude is. So if you have a really, really good attitude about your job and you are sitting there, you're laughing, you're having a great time, right? And, you're getting your job done, that may or may not inspire that lazy coworker to keep doing, to pick up the pace a little bit, pick up their slack. I'm not saying it's going to work 100% of the time. I'm just saying, sometimes part of the problem is the attitude. A lot of people also walk into work going, oh my God, 5 days till Friday. And so that kicks your Monday off with a bad attitude of, oh my God, I am stuck here for 5 days. I actually met a guy and he said 40 hours till Friday, 39 hours. It's like every freaking hour he would count the amount of work hours he had left. It's like, if you're so miserable, then quit. You know, don't sit there and, like, I'm trying to have a good attitude, right? I'm trying to have a good attitude at work. Don't sit there and bring my attitude down and my day down, or try to, because you can't stand the job that you're in. You know, and I asked him one day, I'm like, okay, so since you obviously hate this job, are you looking for a new one? No. Why would I do that? Then why do you count down? Because I don't want to be here. Then find a better job. You know, find a job that you actually enjoy that, you know, pays as good or better than this one. Well, it's hard to find a job in this economy. Okay, then search for a job while you're hired at this company. It's not illegal. You're not, you know, barred from looking for a job. You know, and then you sit there and you say you find a company that you really like, and they go, okay, great, we want to hire you. Let them know. Say, hey, look, I'm going to drop my 2-week notice for my current employer today. I'm ready to go in 2 weeks. More often than not, they will work with you and say, okay, great. You know, they might ask you, like, why are you leaving the company? And you can literally just tell them, like, look, you know, I just, you know, for whatever reason it is, you know, say that you didn't feel safe with the company. That's what I did with my trucking companies. I left, you know, because I just didn't feel safe there. And I'm not going to sit there and call them out and say who they are and everything else, because I don't need to. That's just unnecessary. It's unprofessional to me. You know, their demeanor was unprofessional, but I feel no need to sit there and blast them and say, hey, look, this company sucks, right? Because I actually did meet quite a few good people. I even had some good managers and coworkers and everything else. And I just don't need to. But, you know, say that you don't feel safe, or even if it's just the fact, like, hey, look, that job just wasn't for me. If you say that job just wasn't for me, again, more often than not, the employer's going to go, okay, great, I understand that. You know, sometimes you have people that have never had that experience, which is really weird when it happens. But you do sometimes have that one guy who's like, yeah, no, I've never had that experience. You know, this is my first job, and I've been here for 20 years. I love this job. Like, all right, great. You know, but I'm sure that at some point in time, most of the people there have worked a job that just wasn't for them. And so they're going to understand that and kind of sympathize with you on, like, okay, yeah, no, that, I get it. Sometimes we all just pick up a job so we can pay bills. You know, and you can even say that too. It's like, that job wasn't for me, but I stuck with it and, you know, gave it the best that I could because I have bills to pay. You know, there you go. Problem solved, right? You know, if they, you know, ask for more questions, you know, you can sit there and say, all right, great. Answer their questions and go, also, if you'd like my work history, here's my supervisor or manager's number. Feel free to give them a call. If it's a job that I know that, you know, I didn't ruffle feathers in leaving, I'll, you know, sit there with the person like, hey, would you like to give them a call? You know, I don't just leave that on the application. Because, you know, on the application they ask for, like, your previous work history, and then they'll ask for, like, the boss's number or whatever. I'll just sit there and go, hey, I know he's going to give me a good shining review, so here, give him a call. Ask him about me. You know, and try to make yourself as indisposable as possible. And that's for two things. One, because if you leave that job, your supervisor, your manager, anyone that's over you is going to sit there and give you a stellar review because you made yourself indisposable. You made yourself one of those good employees that's like, all right, great. You know, they're going to get a call like, hey, so is Jim Bob a good employee? Oh, hell yeah, he is. You know, he showed up, he learned really quick, he did this, that, you know, one of our best employees, we're sad to see him go. You know, and then also it works for job security because if they sit there and they wholeheartedly believe that they need you on the team, even if you are the most new guy, push comes to shove and they have to cut someone out, they're going to cut, first person they're going to cut is the person that they know they don't need. Don't be that guy. And if you need some motivation on, you know, well, I'm not that guy, because no one's going to admit that they're that guy, right? Next time you go to work, look around the office or wherever you work, right? Look around your workspace, and I want you to mentally point out, you know, the guy You know, and be completely honest with yourself. Don't sit there and jade this, right? Don't sit there and go, oh, well, I don't like them, so they're going to get cut first. No, look at how they work. Look at, you know, everything else, right? And then sit there and honestly pick your top 5. Right? Now then, once you pick your top 5 for people that are going to get cut, compare your work to them. Is your work better, as good, or worse than theirs? And again, be honest with yourself. Don't sit there and go, oh, well, my work's better because it's my work. No. Look at it as a third person, right? Just look at the work and go, okay, great. You know, this is the work that's gotten done. This is that person's. Oh, it's worse. If you're worse than one of your top 5 to get fired, that should be a warning right there. Or, you know, pick the person that you think is going to get fired next. If you can't figure it out, assume it's you, and then try to get out of that spot. Or, hold on. Excuse me. Or always assume that you're on the chopping block. And that's why you give 120%. Because, you know, I'm not an employer. I don't run a company. I'm not even a manager, right? I'm quite happy just being an associate. But I'm just saying personally, because I prefer efficiency and, you know, professionalism. If I was actually, you know, a manager and someone showed up to work every single day and said, hey, look, you know, my home life kind of sucks, but I'm here, I'm ready to work, and I'm happy, right? And they had a good attitude the entire time. You know, they may, you know... Oh, Jesus. Nope, not going over there. Anyways, you know, even if they have room for improvement on their work efficiency, you know, and then there's a guy that, you know, he puts out about, you know, say a little bit more, right? You know, he's a little bit faster, but he's late, he's, you know, kind of lazy, likes to hang out in the break room sometimes, or he'll go hide in the broom closet to go do whatever, right? You know, even though overall he does more work, I'd probably cut him first, because, you know, he has a negative attitude, you know, he's just kind of a pain to be around. Nobody at the office really feels comfortable around him. He's probably going to get cut first, because he's not the kind of employee we'd want to keep around. Because you can always sit there and you can train someone and teach them how to, you know, tips and tricks to get better. But there is nothing that you can do as an outside influence for someone with a bad attitude. And that's the truth. It's like, your attitude is 100% you. Which I understand, right? I'm not saying that outside influence, you know, there's no outside influence on that. There is. 100%. You know, you might stub your toe in the morning, and then because you stubbed your toe, you tripped and fell and hit your elbow on something, and right now it's aching and sore. And now you have a bad attitude because, you know, you're in pain. That is 100, you know, that's 100% valid right there. You know, you are valid in being annoyed. Now you're valid in, you know, being a little cranky because you're in pain. What's not valid is sitting there taking it out on your employees, going, hey, or on your coworkers, going, hey, look, you know, and snapping at them because of something that happened to you. You know, okay, great. You stubbed your toe, fell, hit your funny bone. Now you're in a bad mood. Don't bring that shit to work. You know. All right. Yeah. I have no idea what I want to talk about now, because I kind of want to jump off the work attitude college thing. And I'm sure someone's going to sit there in the comments. College is important. You need to go. No. I like not having student loans. I know people my age that are sitting there sweating their ass off going, how am I going to pay for all this? I don't know. I ask myself the same question. How am I going to pay for all my student loans? I just wait for them to realize that I'm being sarcastic. You know. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Hello. There's a small cluster of them over there. Which is kind of weird that there's a cluster of guys, which is totally, you know, it's possible. But I just want to make sure. That's probably just some megatheriums. Yep. Come on, guys. Shoot. I'm sorry, dumb button. Ugh. Alright, a couple more minutes. If we don't find that thing, then we're just going to teleport back to the, hello. Alright. Yeah, if we don't find the thing, then we're just going to teleport back to the house. So we can get to the vault, so we can, work on some of our stuff. Cause I gotta leave for work soon. Hello, Mr. Slug. Ah! Alright. Well, looks like it's time for lunch. What time is it? Oh my gosh. There's only someone else has seen that show. Just so I'm not alone and like laughing to myself about the stupid Time for Lunch song. Yeah, and if no one knows what I'm talking about, it's very simple. I have a baby sister who likes to watch Bubble Guppies. And it is very annoying. Because you get the random childish song stuck in your head and you're going, ah. I did not know that I knew the entirety of the intro to Name a Children's Song. You know, which is even funnier. It's like, you know, someone looks at you weird and you go, yes. You know, raise his eyebrows. You know, because obviously, you know, here's a dating tip for the guys out there. If you just bust out in song with some random child's song, you know, it will obviously prove that you're able to be around children for a long amount of time without going insane. So apparently, that is highly suitable for a mate. There you go. So just start singing the intro to, I don't know, name a little kid's song. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. Won't be completely weird at the fact that you're just sitting there, you know, singing the intro to Sophia the First. Word for word, without missing a beat. You know. Oh my god, please no one listen to my advice. It's gonna get you in trouble. I give advice because I think it's funny. I'm just saying that right now. I give advice because I think it'd be funny to see this in, like, in just life. Like, do you know how funny it would be to me if I just saw some random dude burst into song and it's the intro to Sophia the First? And I'm talking like, you know, big, burly, tatted out, you know, freaking completely straight guy, you know. I'm talking like, you know, the stereotypical biker guy bursting out into song, singing the intro to Sophia the First. I think that shit would be hilarious. You know, now then, I could be wrong. It could be very awkward. But how are we going to know? You know, or any kind of Disney song now that I think about it. Just like think about think of the possibilities. I'm sure everyone's now sitting there going, oh crap. He's not wrong. Okay, Redstone, Drop of Luck, Will of Bat. Wait a second. Ah, crap. How do I get a Drop of Luck again? Dun 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 dun. Okay, kids, we have to do some high intensity brewing here and distilling. Okay. So we need a diamond. And oil of vitriol. Okay. We're also going to need a gas tier. Okay. Okay, an oil of vitriol. We're also going to need that and those. I love knowing everything that I need now, so I can just relax here, do some distilling and stuff. Okay. So that diamond vapor is going to go in conglomeration with this gas tier to get refined evil. Oh my gosh. All this for a filled chalice. Oh my god. Okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna freak out because it takes forever and a day. An odor of purity. And diamond vapor as well. Okay. Wait, how did I get so many? Oh, the hawthorn saplings. Duh. Okay. Yeah. Ender dew. Yep, and this is sadly the only way to get refined evil, I think. So, yay us, right? Right? Yep, this is the only way of getting refined evil. Oh, and a Rika misfortune as well. Okay. Boom. Okay. And then this combined with... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I need quicklime. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. I'm just glad that we have the refined evil, honestly. There we go. Chalice. These chilies. And now we just need redstone soup. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get some quicklime here. Alright, Mutandis extremis. Please tell me we have an egg somewhere. Oh, thank God. We have an egg. Okay. Then we also need Mandrake. Where's the Mandrake? And we need to exile the horned one, which isn't bad. We have that already. Okay, great. No, and we also need a piece of nether wart. Nether. Yes, the nether wart. Okie dokie then. Yes, I just said okie dokie then. What are you guys going to do about it? That is such a satisfying thing. I also get to show you guys what the brewing looks like. Yay! I'm so excited. You have no idea. Da-da-da. Margaret, get the cookies. We're doing some newfangled shit up in here. Mutandis extremis. Yeah. Ha ha. Indeed. Quite fancy. Oh Jesus. I have slowness too. Look at that. Oh dear. Ah. Okay, so we need to put that don't we? We need to tier the goddess. Okay. So we need to tier the goddess as well. Well, isn't that awkward? You see, we don't happen to have an extra lapis on us, at least. I'm fine. No one worry about me. I'm not losing my mind or anything like that. It's okay. It's okay. My sanity is completely intact. And I definitely don't sound, you know, like I'm crazy, do I? Oh boy. Okay. At least we have extra oil of vitriol, because, you know, we need all of the oil of vitriol that we can get, right? I mean, how many tiers of the goddess have we brewed now? Because we only get the oil of vitriol. We've brewed 8, because we just used one. 8 tiers. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, I'll make sure I get this correct. I need another word. But I'm stupid, so I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Nether. Wart of the Nether, yes. Okay. Mutandis extremis. Okay. Yeah, that's it. So Mutandis extremis, refined evil, tier of the goddess. Okay. And this will get me my drop of luck. Thank God. Wait, what? Does it really start with a mandrake root? Okay. Ah! Yes! Naturally. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? It wouldn't be any more... I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. So apparently, this particular thing requires 7,000 XP here. So just stick with me here. Witchery. Okay. Right. We can't because I think she ups at this as well. 1 second. Yes. Because the filled chalice is something that I use quite often when I need to like set this up. There's no other way I can drop a block, is there? Nope. I like how it doesn't tell me the friggin' stuff. Okay, it's okay. We've been going on for about an hour now, so we're about to be done anyway. Okay. Soul of the Whales. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we call this here. Oh, we need a crystal ball. How do we get a crystal ball? Ooh, I think the crystal ball actually helps with the upping of crystal ball. Ah, naturally, it's a ritual thing. Okay. Statue of the Hobgoblin thing. Shrine, we need a Koboldite ingot, which I think we get from the Hobgoblins themselves. Stop. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything that is going to help us out right now. Yeah. If nothing else, we'll just go out into, like, the middle of a freaking forest, set up an altar, and then try doing work over there. Yeah. Because, I mean, we can get an altar here up by a lot. I don't think... No, actually, really quickly, let's see how high we can get the altar in there. I don't think we're going to hit the 10 or the 7K. But if we can, we will. Okay, so place. Okay, so it starts out at 1. Wither. 3. 4. Okay, we're stuck at 4 for a second here. Wait, that brought it down? What? No, okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. So that skeleton skull actually brings it down by a lot. Okay, so right now it's at 4,184. Okay, what happens if I place it over? No, okay. Ooh, what about the Arthana? I think the Arthana is a placeable thing. Okay. If I can place the Arthana on there, that might help out a little bit, and then we'll be as up as we can get for right now until we can figure out how to up it more. Arthana. Hold on. And if you guys are wondering what this little Arthana is, it just increases drops from the Witchery mod. It's a tiny crappy little dagger though. Okay. Doesn't do much, does it? Hold on, what about if I... Okay, yeah, no. Okay. So I guess if nothing else, we can put a cauldron over there. Actually, I think the center thing is for most things here. Okay. Hold on, let me just... Okay. There we go. So, if I put a cauldron here, we can make the golden chalk, at least, because I think the altar reaches a decent amount. So, at least we can get that dealt with and done. I want to change all of these leaves into rowan leaves. Damn it. I didn't really do much to it. Because that should up it as well. We just need to get 3k more. I actually think we can get one altar up to like 10k. But we won't be able to do it without that redstone soup, which is going to go in this chalice here, which will definitely boost it as well. I'm just curious, like, how much, though? There we go. Whoops. Okay, I'm curious. So, just for the name of science and everything else, so with an unfilled chalice, it's 4184, right? 4184. Okay, it's not that much better. Like, it's something. Oops. So, yeah, we'll just get another, or we'll fill it up with the redstone soup. But yeah. That'll bring us up to 5k. Let's do another 2,000. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Um. Oh, okay. So the Arthana is only for the range boost of the thing. Um. That's interesting. Okay. So each block has a specific thing, right? And each thing can only go up to a certain point. So like grass can only up it by 160. And grass works too, so only 80 blocks of grass are actually usable. Okay, and wood is like that. Okay, Spanish moss, a max at 20 is helpful. Okay, so this is actually really helpful. Witchery leaves. It only helps up to 20 or 50. Okay. And then also, this only scans out 14 blocks. With this Arthana, though, it should double the range. It's, what is it, plus 2x? Oh, wait, hold on. Range plus times 2. So it should multiply by 2, and it's the last block placed. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this the center here, just so I remember. So I'm placing the Arthana on the center block. Okay. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah. So this entire room is encompassed now by the Arthana, or by this altar. So anything that we place inside this room will be encompassed by the Arthana, or the altar. Right? So we're going to plant, we'll have crops growing in here and everything else, and that's how we get this bastard up to, wait a second. The dragon egg ups it by 250. Sorry, I'm looking at this. I'm not actually looking at anything else right now. So if we place the dragon egg, right, in there, then we will get 250 extra stuff. And then we'll just place 50 rowan leaves, which will bump it, because the regular leaves and the rowan leaves are actually counted differently. I just want to make sure that that actually... Yep, okay, great. So I'm just going to actually line this with rowan leaves as best that I can, because I didn't realize that the rowan... I knew that they had a thing, I just didn't know that they were different. So, now, if we do this, also lava helps and other things, so... Oops. What the heck? Are you kidding me? If I break one, it's all over? That's ridiculous. Oh, it's because there's no, oh, it's because there's no, whatever it's called. Ah, oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. So I can't break anything right now. And then... Okay, we're at 5632. And we can only place one dragon egg. The dragon egg only works once. Let's see here. We can have a max of 30 flowers. And then the... Okay, so we can have a max of 30 flowers that aren't dandelions and a max of 30 dandelions, which totals out combined at 120, and then we can have a max of vanilla saplings and witchery saplings, which max out together at 160, and then 20 melons and 20 pumpkins for another 160. Yeah, no, I didn't realize how easily we could break this. So, yeah. We'll be, oh, and the early Minecraft woods and the later Minecraft woods are also exempt from the thing, as well as the logs for the other. And I need to get ready because I need to leave in 20 minutes. Wood. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do is put the wood right there and make sure that actually ticks up. Okay, 5632. Please tell me that you're within range. 5632, 5632, damn it. Okay, so it's not within range, even though the Arthana makes it within range, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's weird. Why aren't you... Where do I place you right there? Yeah, okay, then you work there. That's stupid. Okay. Why do I place like this? Are you up at all? Wait, what? No? Nothing? Okay. You know, I'm just gonna place some blocks here. Okay, so it looks like everything has to be placed within this encompassed area. So there'll be, you know, a little farming area, I guess, where we have a bunch of stuff. And then like that. Yeah, but however, I need to go. I need to get ready for work. And I just want to double check something really quickly. So also the power boost is based off of whatever's on the specific altar, right? So oh, okay, the range boost is not for gathering power. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. But the Wither Skeleton Skull adds, or is a +2 power boost. A player's head, however, is ×3. So, I don't know how to get a player head. Oh. Hold on, I can get this even better. Hold on. So without this, it's like that. I think we can get our stuff that we need right now. And I know I'm cutting it really close, and I keep saying I'm going to end it, but I want to get this to work. Do I have a monitor in? Yes. Awesome. This is so stupid, but it should work because it's a player skull. $7,000. There we go. Sorry, Cloud Hunter, and I just want to have a regular skull. Alright, 7,400. So everything that I place down is going to be multiplied by 3 now that we have the head. So we actually have enough, and I think now this should also work once it charges up. So, forgot that was one of those double thick walls. Come on, charge. And it has a ×6 charge rate as well, so it's really not bad. But I think the Arthana is actually going to make it to where as soon as it's within range, or as soon as it's full power, it'll be within range. So, I mean, it only takes me 15 minutes to get ready at max, and I have 15 minutes before I'm supposed to leave. So yeah, and it's not going to take long to shut everything down. And, okay, we're almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. No? Nothing? Okay, you know what, actually, I'm curious. If we sit here and try... Wait, it's drawing power from... It's not drawing power from you, it's drawing power from you. Right? Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. It's drawing power from somewhere, I think. I'm pretty sure the distillery has to have a power source. I don't know. Either way, I have to get going. I will keep fiddling with this later. Because if nothing else, I'll just put a little, I'll put the cauldron here. It'll be within range, and it'll look all pretty and nice. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that fun stuff. Now that we've figured out everything, thank God, right? I'm going to just kind of relax for a minute. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything with, actually, yeah, it is drawing from an altar. I just don't know which altar. Anyways, yeah. If you guys were here during the stream, I appreciate you being here. I really do. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.